In today's video, I'm going to be doing Squid Game nails inspired by season 2. I'm going to be using this Young Nails gel, but I had to like mix some colors into this gel so I can make it look like this sweater. I'm going to start off by doing my thumb, and I usually use a number 2 for this, and you can see that it fits from side to side. And now I'm going to go ahead and make these a bit shorter. So I'm going to grab my nail clippers and just kind of isolate that. And I think that should be good, about right there. And now I'm going to grab my barber scissors and visualize a V and then cut the sides like, whoops. All right, so I'm just going to visualize a V like that and then just cut those corners. Okay. And I think that should be good. All right, I think that's good. I'm just gonna file a little bit more over here. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and smother this baby up. Alright, so this is like the closest that I could match, and it does match, you guys. Okay, it does look like it, right? I hope it does. And I'm not like completely sure if I want these nails to be matte, because honestly I do love matte, but most of the people like glossy. Okay. Alright, so that looks nice and even. And I'm just gonna go ahead and bake this for, I'm saying baking, okay, for about 60 seconds. And so that's gonna be like my main color. But I also want to add like clouds in it, because in season 1 and also in season 2 of the Squid Game nails, there was like clouds in the background. And that's like super easy to do. So I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to draw like X and the O on some of the nails. I'm going to be using these 2 gels from Modelones. This is a darker one and this is a light one. And use this to make the clouds. And to outline it, I think I'm going to use this Not Polished 2-in-1 extra large. Or if not, I'm going to be using this old one that I purchased from Amazon for about $2. To explain this, I'm just going to make the clouds. Just add dots into them. And kind of, I noticed that the clouds in the Squid Game are, if you just add the dots like that, it'll be a lot easier. I think that looks good. It has to be like childlike, just like the pictures or the drawings from the film. Okay. I gotta make sure it has those, you know, the little round cloud thingies. Okay, so I think that's good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and outline the clouds. You guys, I'm a little rusty. I haven't done any nail art, and honestly, it's not that easy to record and do this, because usually when I do my nail art, it has to be like right on my face. So you see, Jesus Christ. I'm also a little rusty. Okay, I think that should be good. Just gonna leave it like that. I would have used a smaller one, but my small brush It's all messed up now. I need a new one. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Sometimes I have to hold my breath, you guys. Whew. Okay. That's coming out. Okay. Not the best, but Jesus Christ. So that doesn't look bad, and I'm gonna go ahead and just fully cure it. Alright, so now I'm gonna be using this sculpting gel. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a piece of that gel. Okay, I'm gonna round this up. Make sure everything is nice and even. Just flatten it out. Make sure it's not too thin, just to give it that illusion of a paper. Okay. And I'm going to be doing the same thing, just cut the corners into a square. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Give it that illusion of a paper by doing this. So I'm kind of just stabbing the corners, make sure they're nice and even. Make sure the corners are like perfect. Okay. And now I'm gonna flash cure it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and file the corners and make them as straight as possible. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna just grab this gel and add it right on top. Draw a line from corner to corner. Make sure it's not too thick. Just like that. Actually, not just like that, but okay. To kind of give it that, you know, the folding illusion. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and flash cure that. For the ganji, I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna be using the same gel and grab a small piece of that gel. Okay, so I'm gonna grab like a little small piece, and this has to be perfectly rounded. Okay, like super perfect into a circle. Make sure it's nice and even. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right here and kind of just flatten it down. Make sure it's like super even. Okay, and I think that's good. All right, I'm gonna be using this dotting tool, like the smallest one that I have. And I'm just going to, like on the ganji game, it has, I think this is the smallest one, yes. It has these little, like, I don't know, they're kind of like spiky from the corners. So I'm gonna try to do that by using this dotting tool. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I try to make like 8 spaces, but it's okay. Now I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of flatten it down a little bit, and then I'm gonna redo that again. I'm gonna go in again and okay. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and flash cure this for about 30 seconds. And now I'm gonna grab a little tiny piece of that same sculpting gel to make another little small circle. That might be too big because I'm gonna put this on top of the other one. Okay. So I'm just gonna flatten that down a little bit. Okay, I think that should be good. And then flash cure that. And I'm also gonna paint over this. Alright, so now that it's nice and dry, I'm gonna go ahead and use this rhinestone glue from a cart. And I'm gonna put a small drop of this right on top of this 3D gel. And then I'm gonna grab this little small round circle that I created with the sculpting gel that I just showed you guys and put it right on top. Like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure that for about 30 seconds or so. And I do apologize if my video is all over the place. Okay, and again, I'm just gonna go ahead and I was thinking about just adding 3 dots like right on top and in the 3 corners for the triangle. But okay. I'm gonna flip it and make this one a little bit more thicker from the corners. You guys, it doesn't have to be like super perfect because I'm gonna cover it up anyways, but I still wanted to have like another, you know, like some art in the background. Because most of it is gonna be 3D. So it's gonna look kind of weird if everything's 3D without, you know, something else behind it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what, flash cure that really quick so it won't move out of place, or in case I touch it with my finger. I tend to do that a lot. For about 30 seconds. Okay, I think that should be good. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing, except draw an O around here. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and draw another X here. And then I think that's good. I don't want to add too much because this is a smaller now. Goes on a smaller finger. And again, I flipped it so I kind of thicken the other corners out. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in the lamp. Cure it for about 60 seconds. So this is nice and cured. This is how this came out so far. So this is my Dakshi. This is my Ganji. And yeah, you guys. Alright, I also want to do the, I ended up doing the card without you guys. The little card that they give, you know, the players, or the card that invites the players. I'm going to go ahead again and grab my double-sided tape and use it on here. Okay. Grab my scissors. And again, I don't like this part, you guys, the part where I have to remove that red layer of paper. Alright, so I did this without you guys, okay? But it's super, super easy. All you gotta do is grab that gel and flatten it out and use this sharp blade. And that's it, and I cured it. And if you're interested, because I know there's not a lot of colors that are made like this. If you're interested on how I created this color, all I did is use a brown color. Let me open that up in case you're interested. Brown gel color, and then I added some yellow gel. I ended up adding some of this yellow gel. So I mixed these two together to get this color right here. Okay, super easy. You don't have to use these exact colors. I know that there's different types of browns and yellow. Just use what you have. All right, and now I'm gonna go ahead and create draw the line, draw the triangle, square, and the circle, except, you guys, I'm not sure what goes first. I think it's, I hope I'm gonna do it. Hold on, you guys, let me check. Is it the square? I think it might be the triangle. The triangle might be first. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let me check because on my phone. Give me a second, you guys. Okay, the circle. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and add those 3Ds that we created. And I was thinking about putting the game here, or adding these here, because they're the biggest ones, so I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this rhinestone glue from a cart to secure those in place. Okay. I was gonna lay them right on top of each other, but I think it's best if I just put them here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just flash cure that very quickly. Let me just twist it a little bit more like this. Okay, I think that's good. Flash cure that. That looks beautiful, you guys. I ended up loving them. I love the background too. Okay, and now for my next 3D. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab these little, you can hardly see them, but I'm gonna add them. I think I'm just gonna add them randomly, like, I'm not completely sure yet. Alright, I think I'm gonna add these like somewhere around here. 1, 2, shoot. Okay, I have to be super careful with this. I don't want to cover the background, like the clouds, too much. So I'm just gonna add this glue like around this. So I have 4 ones. I need one more. I think I'm just gonna add this one around here. I'm gonna add that right there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and grab these and just stick them right on top. And that looks very, very cute. And I'm just randomly grabbing whatever color there is. Okay, now I'm just gonna quickly flash cure it so they won't move out of place. Okay, and then now I'm gonna grab these and just add them right on top. And again, quickly flash cure them. Okay. Not bad, you guys, not bad. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and then I need about 1, 2, 5. So I'm just gonna randomly put this like wherever I think is gonna look good. I'm gonna add the glue. Okay, I think 1, 2, 3. I think the flying stone's gonna go on this finger right here. 4, 5. So, okay, the flying stone. Just going to put it here. And the rock right there. Okay. So I ended up adding matte on some of the 3Ds that I sculpted, and the other ones, like on these two, were the only mattes, and the other ones are just, I ended up adding top gel. Okay, so now for the other ones, I'm gonna go ahead and I think this one should go. Should I put it right here? Right here. This right here. I'm gonna have that more. Okay, trying to hold it in place. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look.